Hello everybody, that runner Matt here, and today you join me for a vlog of the Woodstock 12. He puts in inverted commas because, or quotation marks, whatever the English majors want to call it, but it is not the Woodstock 12 today because of that big yellow thing in the sky. The race organiser has, I think quite correctly, dropped it down to 8 miles. As I mentioned before, it's a 3-lap course, 3 laps of 4 miles. He's dropped it down to 8. So it's 2 laps instead, and yeah, so Woodstock quite similar to the Whitney 10 last week. It's quite a hilly route round Blenheim, round the palace and the gardens and what have you. Yeah, 4-mile loop, and the 10th round of the Grand Prix. So we will see how we get on, both on an individual and a team level. We've got quite a strong team today. Did a bit of rallying on the men's side. I think the Headington women's team have already won it with 3 races to go, which is quite well. It's very good. Fair play to them. So now we will take you hopefully onto potentially a warm or a cool down. It might be too warm to even bother. Hopefully at the very least I'll have some race footage. So into it we go. Join me back at the homestead for a post-race review. I was going to do it either during the cool down or just before the presentations, but honestly, it's just so hot. It was just like, nah, let's just survive. I think that's probably a better idea. Well, stop me if this sounds familiar. Second, first Oxfordshire. So yes, exactly the same as last week, although a different person beat me. I did know him this time. So I knew that it wasn't going to be a first, really. He beat me at Headington by quite the margin. I stuck with him for about the first 2. He had a bit of calf tape on, so I thought, oh, maybe he's not as fully fit as he was. Maybe I'm a little bit more fit. Well, obviously I've got the mileage in the legs, so after about 2 miles he went, and I'm like, it's just not worth it. Definitely getting caught by the end as well, so I definitely overshot it a little bit, but yeah, kept the pace up just enough to hold on to second, which again is 100 points in the Grand Prix, and Whitney got the team prize, so fantastic work again from the team, and we will see how that puts us in the Grand Prix. It's going to be very, very tight between that top 4 of us, Headington, Abingdon and Woodstock. That obviously leaves 2 more races, Abingdon and Ensham in the Grand Prix. At least I'm going to be easing off this week. I think I'm going to start the mini taper now, because there's just no point in getting the extra mileage in the heat. I'm going to be in the direction of 80 anyway, so that's more than enough. But at least on an individual level, I think that's, as far as my maths can tell me, that's the individual one cleared up for myself, because you can drop your worst 2, and I've done all of them, and there's only 2 left. So hopefully that is first for the individual Grand Prix. Excellent. So just a little extra on the prize haul from yesterday. Got a nice little £20 for second man. And we've got a nice little beer here, although I didn't show last week's one. This was specifically brewed, where is it? I think it says somewhere on here that it was specifically brewed for the race. Oh no, it said it on their Facebook page. So yeah, it's got a little bit there saying about when Woodstock was formed and it being disbanded and reformed, and they brewed this beer specifically for the 40-year anniversary. So they had this one. And then there was 2 other ones with 2 of the other long-standing Woodstock members on there. If I can grab a photo, I'll put it in now. And yeah, a nice way to celebrate an anniversary of your running club. Other running clubs take note. Sunday long run done. Oh, long-ish. 12 miles round. Shot over and just waiting in the corner of a busy car park. For Dad, he did a little less, and I'm just waiting outside, like a food bit that he's going to get some extras. Yeah, obviously could have gone a bit further, but looking at the elevation, if I try and do some funky editing, Woodstock up here, and then today here, that's quite enough. Don't think I need the extra 5 to get to 85. Yeah, 80's quite enough. Start the taper, the mini taper, a bit early for Chippenham. Yeah, so 10, averaging 10. I'm not sure if I'm going to do exactly 10 every day, apart from Friday next week. Easy park run, and then straight in to the target half next Sunday. Yeah, also I dropped my phone twice, literally as we started, as I just take some dust off hopefully the camera. Yeah, I just didn't zip up my pocket and it just came out within the first 100 metres, which I guess was good. It landed on the concrete, which not fantastic, but better than it landing on a soft bit of grass and me not realising until an hour in, where I stopped to check and it's not there. And then I also fell over. Let's just get a bit of hand shot there. Managed to get a nice bit of grime under the watch and down my leg. Yeah, just going a bit too fast downhill, jumped over one stump, ducked under some thorny branches, and next thing I know I'm on the floor. But as is trail running. Thank you for watching, guys. Like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. Oh, and I forgot to say on the last one, we have surpassed 100 subscribers. Huzzah! So just 10 more lots of those, and that's 1,000. Good maths, me. So until the next one, trust the process. Bye.